All right.
All right.
Welcome to the newest edition of Messiah's
Bookshelf.
Bookshelf. Let's get it. Shout out to the family. Peace to you and yours. 747 24/7, 361 degrees. Let's get it. Peace to you and yours. If you in the building, state your name, put it in the comment section. You are relevant. We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses. Shout out to you and yours. Peace to the messiahs. You know what it is. We in the place to be. Share the video. Share the video. Whether you in the YouTube, the Facebook, wherever you at, share the video. Peace to everybody that made it through. You know what it is. Peace to the family. Peace to everybody that made it to the pilgrimage vacation. Thank you for everybody that has been supporting. I want to say I love y'all. It has been an awesome experience.
Awesome.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely.
It has been
indeed.
an awesome experience.
Indeed.
I'm going to say that. Thank you. If you're in the place to be, share the video. We're about to begin the discussion. All right. Now, as you know, this is season 8 of the 90-day water fast and cleansing. Are you ready to get it? Day 1. Day 1. Day 1. We back. I'm so glad to have the Messiah Codes bookshelf back. We had to chill for a minute. We've been on the grind. We've been on the grind. Oh, man. We've been on the grind. Shout out to you. Peace to the family. 747 24/7, 361 degrees. So, what you got to say, Queen? What you got to say?
All right. In this book. Can you see it? Can you see it? Right here. Day 1, guys. I'll let you know what I got to say in day 7. It's just day 1.
It's just day 1.
It's just day 1. Yes.
Peace to everybody watching in the Facebook. Peace to everybody watching in the TikTok. This is a simulcast. All right. We are connected. We are connected across the universe. Okay. So this is what year for you on the 90-day water fast and cleansing?
Third year.
Third year.
Third year. Yes. Third
So
year.
you might bring it up a little bit.
Okay.
How do you feel about it? I mean, like, compared first year, second year, this is your third year. Is the third time a charm? I mean,
We'll see. I mean, it just started. The first year, I can honestly say, before I started the fast, I had already started something personally within myself where I stopped eating as much sugars. I was drinking more water. So the first year it was pretty easy for me. But the second year after the fast, I turned up. Like I don't know why, but I turned up on like the sugars and my coffees, and so yeah. So the second time I went cold turkey. Like I didn't kind of like put myself at a pace prior to the fast. So it was a little harder the second year.
okay.
Yeah, a
Okay.
little harder. I'm not gonna lie. Second year was a
Okay.
little rough. But
It seems like you ready to kick butt this year. I mean,
I
look,
need to.
look,
I need,
you ready to kick
I
butt.
need to.
You
Yeah.
got baptized.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that, Queen? I mean, you know, it's like is it like a recharge? Is it
Definitely a recharge.
okay?
Definitely. I mean, this is my actually my second.
Second time, second
Yeah.
baptism.
Yes,
All right,
my second.
all right,
And I have a better understanding. I'm more aware of what it meant for the baptism than
okay.
the first. I came back home like I don't know, like you said, recharged, like ready to go.
Everything is totally
It
different. It feels
is.
like we in a whole different dimension.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's how
So.
I felt. I felt as though when we came back from the journey, it was like, man, yeah, I came back to the same place almost, but my mind,
Mhm.
my spirit,
Mhm.
everything was
I
just
meant everything I
totally
said. Yeah.
different. It was
Uh huh.
just totally different. So yeah, I'm charged up. I'm ready
Mhm.
to go. I'm ready to do this 90-day water fast and cleansing.
Mhm.
It is season 8. Season 8 to be great.
Season 8.
Season
Okay.
8 to be great.
Okay. Okay. I
Season
like
8 to
that.
be
I like
great.
that.
Season 8 to be great. All right, I got another book that I'm working on, which is going to be the double R body book.
Wow.
Yeah, Revenge
Wow.
Reloaded.
Okay.
Revenge
Okay.
Reloaded.
Okay.
We going to do it Revenge Reloaded. I mean, for right now we have the Revenge body book, which, you know,
Still good.
listen, you should get that Revenge body book if you want to get the book. Let me see. I have a QR code on the screen you can check out. Let's say if you're watching it from YouTube and
Mhm.
then you got your phone on the screen or something like that, you can actually utilize this QR code to get the Revenge body book. All right. You can just put your phone up and be like, boom, 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 boom. And then, yeah, it'll bring you to the Revenge body book.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think that's the appropriate price for it because it should be $19.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So I'm sorry
Okay.
for that. But
Okay.
if you order it, I'll appreciate that because I put it up there.
Okay.
We're going to do it for $13. How about that? For
Mm.
this first day. For anybody that ordered the Revenge body book, since I put it up there,
Mhm.
we're going to do it for $13 today.
And you should get this book. I mean, it has a lot of jewels inside this book here. It's going to help you throughout this process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a day-to-day process when you
Mhm.
think about it.
Mhm.
Like this book isn't about a race, it's literally about a marathon because let's say you can read the book from front to back, the cover to cover. It's kind of a thick book, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying? You can read it from front to back. But I would say yeah, it's portions of the book that you read, but it's portions of the book that you just literally absorb. All right. You absorb it and you move through the book gracefully. All right. You go day to day. Each day has an affirmation, it has a lesson for you to master. All right. From day one. Okay. And we'll go over that today in the build. Also, I would like to put something else on the screen for everyone to really see and see what we got going on because we have an event coming up, all right, which is Charlotte Rise Up. It will be held March 22nd of this year. If you're interested in coming to the event, it will be a blessing to have your presence. All right. We will have honorary guests, honorary performers as well that will give lectures, on just more or less, becoming the greater version of yourself financially, financially becoming established, well established, should I say, and not only that, if you want to move in a national type of way, if you want to move in nationality, sovereignty, we have a couple people that will speak on that information as well. All right. So Charlotte Rise Up. Don't miss the event. Shout out to Sister Mariko. You still my Negro.
Okay.
Share the video. What's up? Yo, it was a beautiful pilgrimage
It
vacation.
was. It
I
so
really wish
was.
Sister Marigo been supporting for at least 5 to 6 years.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I want to say thank you for sticking with the movement. It has been a pleasure. All right. We got many, many, many things to do. Hopefully, you'll be able to attend the pilgrimage next year, which will be in Puerto Rico once again. And and the honorary Solar Prime Supreme 327
Yes.
will be baptizing people.
Yes.
She is now ordained by the Messiah Code, the Walu tribe, as well as Brother Axel Lamel and Sister Denise Lamel, as well as Van Trail Lamel. All right. They have been baptized and they are ordained by the Tuwalu tribe, and they will be baptized in others next year. So I will shed tears on that moment. It will be, to be honest, it will be a blessing just to see it happen. You know,
Of
you
course.
in your greatness as well as others moving in their greatness and doing the work of the Most High. All right. Shout out to James Duffy. I want to say thank you. Shout out to Sister Crystal as well. I want to say thank you for watching across the universe. All right. So I have something I wanted to share with you, more or less. And we're gonna start from day one. All right. She's gonna read from the book of the Messiah's bookshelf, and I'm also gonna read, excuse me, the Revenge Body book, and I'm gonna read from the 90-day water fast and cleansing part one. All right. I'm gonna just go from that book. Okay. And we're just gonna just, elaborate on each other and just connect up. Shout out to Messiah, Sister Denise Lamel in the building. Shout out to the All Stars. You know what it is. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. So we'll go over the first day. The first day is Harukment. Harukment. One times one equals one. All three equal one. All right. That's a 131 right there. Okay. So it says Anuki Kul Ashug wa Kul Ashug Kalunfini. I am all love, and all love is within me. All right. So we learn the first principle. We learn the first principle, which is knowledge. Knowledge is the foundation of all things, a clear and certain perception of information learned by one's ability of listening, and observing. But also, you deal with the acronym of thought when you connect up with the letter A, because the letter A is all and everything in creation, the substance that fills and surrounds what we know and don't know to be in existence. So let's say if I'm having a conversation with you or something like that, and we building and we day to day, I might ask you, what's today's mathematics? All right. For anybody on here, I might ask you, well, what's today's mathematics? Today's mathematics is simply one times one equals one. All right. Because we are fruitful and we multiply according to God's plan. That's what he said, or that's what she said. Go out, be fruitful, and multiply. Am I right? All right. So now the idea is we utilize multiplication to tap into the higher frequency of what the number or what the code is speaking to us. One times one equals one. All three are one. Blood, spirit, and water, mind, body, and soul. All right. However you want to define it. Man, woman, and child, past, present, and future. Okay. All of these things are connected in one. All right. And for anybody that was a part of the pilgrimage vacation, like I said, the baptism was about receiving the Holy Spirit. Once you receive that Holy Spirit, it never leaves you. It never leaves you. And all of us came down from the mountain with something truly wonderful. All right. So day one is literally about harukment. We are in movement, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, as well as emperors and empresses. We are in movement, harukment. That means you got to move. You got to keep it moving. You can't be satisfied with what you think you did. You can't be satisfied like, I'm gonna put my hands on the hip like I did something. Look, let me tell you something. I said this before. Excuse me, Queen. I'm gonna let you go. Listen, people were looking for a sign from God, right? The moment God put it a help wanted sign, people try to walk past God's shop when you was on the path. When you was on the path, you was looking for a sign from God, and he said, listen, I'm gonna give you a help wanted sign. All right. It's work to be done. Messiah's when I go back to the Messiah, Yeshua Hamashiach, when they call him a carpenter was literally a laborer of that day and time, meaning that they was fit to fulfill any job that was necessary that the Lord had them to fulfill. And I'm saying the same thing to you. All right. So now this is what we booming on right now. God's sign is to put in that work. Okay. Literally put in that work. And you know one's faith by their works. All right. Now let's move forward. Let's move forward. Okay. She's going to reflect on the first day, if it will. And I'll elaborate on it.
Day one, Harukment movement. One times one equals one. Anuki kul ashuk. Wakul ashuk kalung fi ni. I am all love, and all love is within me. Supreme Grand Mathematics. 1. Knowledge. The foundation of things, a clear and certain perception of information learned by one's ability of looking, listening, and observing. A. All, all and everything in creation. The substance that fills and surrounds what we know. In this first day of Harukment, the essence of one resonates with the principle of knowledge. Knowledge here is revered as foundation of all existence, the starting point of understanding and enlightenment. It represents a clear and certain perception, an awareness achieved through active engagement with the world, looking, listening, and observing.
Right. That's
More?
it.
Well, we got a second page.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll elaborate on it real quick. Can you run it back? Let's start from let's start from the idea of we was talking about one times one and we broke that down. Can you read the affirmation real quick?
Yes. I am all love, and all love is within me.
All right. This is the first principle that we embrace. We embrace the idea of love. All love. All love is within you. All love is within me. If we can embrace that within each other, then we can serve one another truly. Okay. So if anybody asks you, well, what is the Messiah code or what is the Tawalo about? The principles of the tribe are laid right in the foundation of the one, two, threes, and the ABCs. All right. We start from one. You learn about Harukman, and then you start from the letter A and you learn about the all. You know how to deal with the all. You overstand or understand, or better yet, solar stand that the all is literally all inclusive. That literally means the bugs that you see around you, or the birds, or the fish in the water, or the plants and the animal, anything. This is all inclusive. I am all love, and all love is within me. All right. So that's what this is all about. That's what this is truly all about. Continue. I will elaborate.
Okay.
Verse what? What you on? Verse 14? What you on? Verse
Yes, that's I'm on
Still in
14.
verse
Uh huh.
14. All right.
Okay. The foundation of things, a clear and certain perception of information learned by one's ability of looking, listening, and observing.
How can you get knowledge? By looking, listening, and observing. That's why all three are one. Cool. See, this is the principle that we start from. Knowledge is the foundation of all things, a clear and certain perception of information learned by one's ability of looking, listening, and observing. This is how you gain it. All right. You can't gain knowledge if you're doing too much of this, or if you're doing too much objection. Think about it. When we was in the baptism, one of the things that we did as the ritual was the act of surrendering. All right. Not putting up a fuss, not putting up a fight. All right. Not going through the situation where it becomes, confrontational. You just surrender. Okay. At judgment, at the day of judgment, each one of us are going to be asked the same questions. And I'm just going to say, if you put up a fight, you're going to be burnt. If you surrender, you're going to be blessed. If anything, I can tell you as a word of wisdom. All right. You'll be questioned about every and anything that you did on this in this world. And the only thing you have to do is just surrender to it. All right. So, yeah, we deal with the acronym, which is the A, and then we deal with the numeral sequence, which is the one. All right, or one times one, because we multiplying, being fruitful. Okay, go to verse 15 and let's break this stuff down.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody watching in the TikTok as well. I'm gonna say I love y'all. Shout out to Kaz. Peace to Elder Yamanya. Oh
Oh
man.
wow.
Everyone growing food. We need you
Yes.
back in the community. We need you to teach us how to grow this food. Sister Yamanya, let me
Yes.
know whenever you want to get back on the show.
Hmm.
Whenever you want to get back on the show, Sister Yamanya, let me know. All right. I'll be there just like Michael Jackson was singing it. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. In the first day of Harukman, the essence of one resonates with the principle of knowledge. Knowledge is revered as the foundation of all existence, the starting point of understanding and enlightenment. It represents a clear and certain perception, an awareness achieved through active engagement with the world, looking, listening, and observing.
All right. Keep on going. All right. So we broke that down a little bit.
Mhm.
All right. Let's go to the next page.
The phrase Anuki Kul Ashuk Wakul Ashuk Halun Fi Ni translates to I am all love and all love is within me, emphasizing the intrinsic connection between self and universal force of love. It's an acknowledgement that love is not just an external experience, but a fundamental part of our inner being.
That's right. Keep on going.
The term supreme grand mathematics implies a higher order of understanding and wisdom. It's a way of perceiving the world not just in physical terms, but through the lens of deeper metaphysical principles. The number one, as a number, symbolizes beginnings, unity, and the singular nature of the universe. It underlines the concept that everything in existence is interconnected, that we are all a part of a unified whole.
Oh, let me get on this real quick. You know, if anybody asks me what's God's name, I have such an answer for this because this is what I'm talking about here. I would rather say that God is wholeness or one. How the Muslims say that God is one, like, and they really kind of make it egotistical in a sense because you thinking like, oh man, I gotta subscribe to your ideology
Mhm,
because Allah is one, and
mhm,
they're not really gripping the concept of what it truly means. All right, so when we saying Allah's ahead, we're really saying Allah makes you whole. Because if the moment you try to separate yourself from Allah, that's when you are alone. But I'm going to tell you this, when I asked the question to God, am I alone? God never told me I was alone. God said, I gave you a loan and you got to make the profit. You
wow.
got to be the prophet.
Mhm,
All right. So, yes, all right. You never separate yourself from the wholeness. All right. You become one with that wholeness, interconnected,
mhm,
interconnected, interconnected right here,
mhm.
right here. It's not outside of there or whatever you're looking for in some weird place. It's right here. All right. This is the salvation where you start. All right. And then once you start from there, you can move to other places and make things shake and move. All right. So continue, please.
A signifies all, encompassing every aspect of creation. It's a reminder that the universe and everything within it are interconnected, and to understand a part, one must consider the whole. Let me read that over.
Yes, ma'am.
And that to understand a part, one must consider the whole.
Mm. All right. Is that day one?
Oh, yeah, we still have more.
Continue.
Okay. On this day, the focus is on developing a deep and profounding understanding, a knowledge that goes beyond the surface. It's about seeking truths that lie beneath appearances, exploring the essence of all things. This exploration is not just an intellectual exercise, it's a spiritual journey. It involves opening the mind and heart to the vastness of the universe and finding one's place within it. The journey of Harukment on day one is about establishing a solid foundation of knowledge upon which the rest of the days will build. It's a call to begin your journey with a commitment to learning, understanding, and expanding your consciousness. As you delve into the realm of knowledge, remember that it's both a quest and responsibility. It's about seeking truth, but also about using the truth wisely and with compassion. The teachings of day one in the body of the manifestation are about embracing the unity of all existence, understanding that everything we learn and observe is a part of a larger story of life. Embrace this day as a beginning to step towards a deeper understanding of yourself and the universe. It's an invitation to unlock the doors of perception and to step into a realm of boundless knowledge and love.
All right. So, we got to start off at the right beat. We start off on the right beat,
Mm-hmm.
on the right foot, literally.
Yes.
Because when you look at the body of the Messiah, number one represents what? The
Oh,
right.
I thought you
I'm
said.
asking.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
asking you, but you know what it
Okay.
is.
Yes.
The
I thought
right
you were.
foot.
Yeah.
The right foot. All right. So when we think about the right foot, you know, the right foot represents stepping into a journey. That's why number one, what you realize when you tapping into or understanding what the Messiah code or the body represents, you realize that it he t- see the Messiah decided to take the number one, all right, as well as the 31 for two different reasons. All right. So the Messiah can walk with you physically
Mm-hmm.
as well as lead you mentally with the 31. Because if you go into, the gematria of it, you'll see that 31 is actually L. The number system that connects is L. All
Wow.
right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got Aleph, which is one, and Lamed, which is 30. That's 31. L. All
Wow.
right.
Okay.
So the Messiah took the path of the one to lead us and to guide us. All right. In the
Mm-hmm.
physical, to walk with us, as well as to lead us with the spiritual. All right. So that's what this was. That's what's so important about the right foot. You realize that the first step you take is the spiritual path. You're walking into a spiritual journey when
Okay.
you step into the body of the Messiah. All right. Peace to everybody. What's up? Any questions or comments? Shout out to everybody right watching in the YouTube as well as the TikTok as well as the Facebook. We love y'all. We really love y'all. And I encourage you to please order your books. Listen, we got books available for you right now. If you watching on the TV right now, you can utilize your phone and it will take you to the website. We are doing the 90-day the revenge body book for $13. All right, just for this day, the first day,
Mm-hmm.
1301. Okay. Now we do have wholesale specials. If you would just like spend $57, I would say, yo, get the ancient wisdom flip. Okay. This is for anybody that has stores or vending platforms or anything. You can get the ancient wisdom flip. Okay. And then I have other things like that, like little small wholesale deals for people. And then when you go into the to the website, what you'll notice is that it'll have all the books that are available in that particular um, uh, um, selection. All right. For instance, this is the Sacred Scroll Hustle, which costs $85. All right. And it'll show you how many books you get in that selection.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we also have very beautiful books that are out now, such as Black Jesus,
Yes.
Master Key Application 999. Please make sure you get that. You know, the introduction to magic and divination
Gotta
as
get that
well.
book.
The Return of the Taino. Very good books authorized by the Messiah Code movement. All right. The Pilgrimage Vacation, of course, which we have already completed. All right. And other books as well, like the Gemini Project. Very good book.
Yes.
Very good book.
Yes.
Page Turner Burner. Okay. Now, shout out to brother Anu in the building. I want to say thank you for your presence as well as supporting the movement. All the all stars. I want to say I appreciate you. Listen, hopefully you get on this 90-day water fast
Yes.
and cleansing.
Start
Today is
today.
day one.
Day
Listen,
one.
if you didn't get on it today, don't worry about it. Pick yourself back up. Get on it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Get on it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll explain the rules of the game of the 90-day water fast and cleansing. Very simple. All right. We start our day off with 8 to 10 ounces of water. Okay. That's the first thing that hits our belly. Not no coffee or whatever like that, even tea. Nothing complex. Simple. Very simple. All right. You put that on your stomach. All right. Thank you for whoever that's ordering right now. I see it. They said somebody made an order. If I'm encouraging you to make an order, place an order right now. And for the people that's looking for the children book, we will put the children's books on there. We will have the children up to a college level at the age of 10. At the age of 10. And if they are at your daycare, they will walk out superheroes. They will literally walk out superheroes. All right. So we do have children's books available, which is called Lazarus in Numberland. All right. It is a storytelling epic of more or less like a number game. I utilize math tricks in a way to help children to learn math and solve problems. Okay. So like I was explaining about the 90-day water fast and cleansing, we start our day off with 8 to 10 ounces of water. Okay. That's the first thing that hits the belly. Now, from 2 to 3 hours, nothing else hits our belly. All right. And then after that, we eat fruit.
Foods.
We partake of fruit.
Yes.
All right. And all of this is symbolic. You want to get right? I'm just saying, for anybody that really want to get spiritually right, physically right, and charged up, this is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
This is truly the way to go. All right. The 90-day water fast and cleansing, we're going to be doing this for the next 89 days. All right. Let's get it.
Let's get
Let's
it.
get it. So now you eat fruit. Then you wait for 2 to 3 hours once again, and then you have your preferred diet. Now, people ask me, well, LaMail, do I have to be a vegetarian or whatever, a vegan or whatever, to be on this particular fast or cleansing? No,
No.
you do not.
Nope.
No, you do not. It's many people that do what they want to do. All right. But follow the rules. Okay. Just follow the rules. Okay. So now you have your preferred diet. Your preferred diet is what you cook. All right. Long as your preferred diet does not have
Added sugars.
sugar or caffeine.
No caffeine.
No caffeine or sugar is permitted throughout the cleansing. All right. Just letting you know. Long as your preferred diet does not have sugar or caffeine, you're ready to get it in. All right. So now you have your preferred diet 2 to 3 hours after your fruit. All right. Now you have your last meal. All right. Which we called muktafia, all right, which deals with sustaining yourself. All right. Don't go berserk. Operate on a circadian rhythm. Look at the sun. Don't always look at the clock. Look at the sun. You should be operating during the circadian rhythm. All right. The morning time gives you that positive charge with the fruit, but this is that negative charge right now. All right. So you have balance. You have a substance that you do not cook. It naturally is grown from the earth, and that's what you eat. All right, for your last meal, and make sure you're operating during the circadian rhythm. Don't go past it. All right, and then from there you drink water all throughout the day, and then you rest. You do it all over again for the next 89 days. For the next 89 days, if you're ready. Now, I personally believe, if for lack of better words, that you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
And if you fall off, make sure you get back on because you can do it. All right? You can do it. Now, this is really about total transformation. After this, you're going to have a glow unlike no other. I'm so serious. When people look at you, they're going to say, "Oh my goodness, she has the glow. He has the glow." You're going to see a glow unlike no other. All right? And that's the most beautiful thing about this cleansing. All right? We need more growers of food like Sister Yamanya so she can feed the community. We need more growers like her to be a part of the real breakfast club.
Yes.
The real breakfast club, not the fake breakfast club, because that's just a name that get you off sidetrack. We need the real breakfast club. All right? That's speaking the truth on what we should be eating, how we should be starting our days off, and how we should be ending our days as well. How we supposed to be moving through our days. We need those people to show up. All right? Because those are the messiahs. All right? A messiah is a leader or savior of a particular group or cause, meaning that it's work to be done. A messiah was a carpenter in his day and time. All right? Meaning that he was fit to perform any task that the Lord willed him to do. And so should you. Messiah. All right? Now it's time to do this cleansing.
Yes.
Time to get bucked up. Time to get ready. Where we ready. We charged up. We so charged up that we illuminated. That's what I want to see from the people. All right? Shout out. Now, like I said, we have various books. Please make sure that you check the books out. Okay? Are there any words that you would like to say, Queen?
Nope. Anyone got any questions for me?
Any questions or comments? Any questions about the fast? Any questions about the just anything? Just any questions about the Messiah
Okay.
code?
Okay.
You know, I'll go over a couple things as well because have I do have the book, the 90-day water fasting cleansing part 1. I do have that on the screen available. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go over the certain principles the um that the fast is about.
Oh, okay.
Like for instance, when you look at this, you see El Raju, which is the returning. Then you got El Tajdid, the rejuvenating, El Takik, the fulfilling, and El Muktafia, which is the sustaining.
Mm-hmm.
I went over the rules of the game of each increment or each chapter of the day. Okay? So you'll know which one represents each principle. All right? So when we think about the returning, one thing that I wanted to tell people is you want to think about the reason why we're going back to the water because the water is from which we came. The waters of Nu, the
Yes.
great waters of Nu, or they say Noom. All right. But noon is the well. Remember, they said the Messiah said, "A evil and adulterous nation seeketh a sign, but no sign shall be shown to them except for the sign of the prophet Jonah." Listen, we coming out of the belly of the beast, for real, for real. We coming out of the matrix. We not going out of the matrix into the slave ships. We coming out of the matrix going into the book.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we going at. When we break ourselves free from the matrix, we go straight to the book. We begin to write our story and not be
Yes.
subject to his story,
Yes.
if you know what I mean. We're not subject to his story. We write our story. All right. So that's what it's about. That's what it's truly about. All right. So what language is that? Well, I would consider it to be a universal language. All right. Because if I say Tuwalu, it would be wrong for me to say part of the words. Like, for instance, if I say anything to you in Tuwalu, it's a combination of many languages. If I'm speaking to you in English, I'm still speaking in Tuwalu. Because Tuwalu, this is something I want people to get. Tuwalu doesn't represent a bloodline. It's Tuwalu is collective consciousness, or it represents divine manifestation. All right. So if I'm saying something that connects to you in a certain type of way, it becomes the language of Tuwalu. That's what it is. It's a frequency. It is not subject to any one particular creed. It is not. All right. It is a universal language that embraces the principles of the multiverse. All right. That's what this is about. So if I say, a Arthur entered, like, how are you? Fi Tawalu, in Tawalu. Enter tahuni. She'll what I'm saying. She nook dabor, what I'm saying, because I can run it back to you, but you more or less feel what the heart is what it's saying to you. I learned that in Puerto Rico. Yeah, I did a lot of studying with the Spanish language, but my heart was in the community to overstand or understand or solar stand where I was in space time. So when anytime somebody said something to me, I knew what they said. I knew what they said. All right? Speak from the heart. Let's speak from the heart. And let's begin with the move with the rhythm of life. Because that heart has a beat that moves with that rhythm. All right? And all of us can dance to that tone. All of us can catch the beat. All of us can catch the beat. All right? You already know. Shout out to the Purple Heart squad in the building. Messiah Code All Stars. This is what we doing. All right? So let me continue. Let me continue the discussion. All right? So now we talk about Harukmet. Excuse me, Raju. Yeah, we was talking about Raju. And
Hold on.
sorry. Sorry. This is the first book.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? So what it says here is, you want to read, babe, or
I can read what I
can
can
you read?
see. Okay.
Okay.
It says, begin your day with a prayer to the universal force. Then you proceed to drink 8 to 10 ounces of water. Through the course of your day, you should drink about a gallon of water. We regard the water to be directly related to us, and also see the living force of intelligence within the nature of its manifestation. The water gives us guidance, and through meditative suggestion, we are able to visualize a portion of the great mental reservoir, the cloud of thought that reigns upon the minds of the Walu, divine manifestation.
All right. All
And
right.
but you notice it says also begin your day with prayer.
Begin your day with prayer. That's
Your intent,
very
yes,
important.
yes,
That's very important. Beginning your day with
yes.
prayer.
Begin your day with
Begin
prayer.
your day with
We
prayer.
don't want to leave that out.
Um, Now, question. Let's clarify this. I'm gonna ask you, um, Solar Prime Supreme 327. What is considered as prayer?
Where, well, prayer could be just a conversation that you are having before you get up to whoever you speak to, whatever God you speak to. We don't deal with the religion. So it can be prayer, could just be meditation. It could be something that you speak, just something that you speak before you get out the bed, before your feet hit the ground. It's about the intent and about the intention. That's basically what it's about. So, manifestation as well.
Yeah, you got to think about it. You program the water.
Yeah,
You program the water. I was speaking to the water. When you praying or when you drinking that water, I would be speaking into the water.
that's yeah,
I would
that's
make sure that it's in glass, that it's held in glass if I could. All right. And I would be speaking to that water. If I could, I write on the water
mhm,
myself.
mhm.
I write my own thing on the water. And what I'll do is go ahead.
No,
You
I
got
was gonna say that's something that I think you should do within throughout your whole journey. When you are drinking your water, a lot of times I write on my water. I write on my bottle of water my intent. There should be some intentions when you are drinking this water. It shouldn't be just, "Oh, let me just guzzle this down because that's what the book tells me to do." No, should be some type of intent when you're drinking that water, especially your first. You want to feel that water as
amen.
as you're swallowing and it's going flowing through your body. You want to feel that. You want to be in tune with that. And as it's doing that, you're speaking, you're manifesting, you're speaking either out loud or within your head. You can also speak something. You want to have some type of intention when you're drinking that water.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it's more or less like programming. You know, you the water, when you partake of the water, you're programming yourself.
Hmm.
You're programming your ideas. You're programming what is to come in your life. All right?
And that day, and it speaks on your day. You start out like I know, Sister Denise. She's always started out with her a saying that she says every day, and that's how you want to start your day. You're starting your day with you're replenishing your body from your fast of the night before. So you want to make sure that when you are drinking that water, that's well technically not really breaking the fast, but when you're drinking that water, that it means something. It means something to you, and it's starting your day out, starting your day
That's right.
with.
Start your
No, no, yeah, you're just starting your day. A new day, right? A new day,
new day.
rebirthing.
Right. That's right. That's right. Rebirth. That's correct. Yeah, I look at it like this. The water is very important.
Hmm.
You know, when I first started this 90-day water fast and cleansing, I was collecting a lot of rainwater. But I'm not telling you to do that because I don't know where you live at. And I was drinking water as well, but I was doing a lot of well water. I was doing a lot of mountain water. I'm just saying, me personally, I was, collecting that type of water to drink, all right, during the cleanse. So if you can do that, find
Yes.
real alkaline water um from a great source, then I suggest you do it.
Hmm.
All right? And figure out how to purify that water as well, but try to make it close to the source as possible.
Right.
All right? It's one thing somebody asked me before, and this goes well with the 90-day water fast and cleansing. Somebody asked me, they say, well, Lamel, I like this information that you're talking about. It's a lot of fresh ideas, a lot of new ideas you coming from that you talking about. What is your source? Where did you get this information from? And I went back and thought in my head for a minute, and I said, you know, where where does the clouds get its source from? Where do the rivers get its source from? Where does the ocean or the lakes get its source from? All right. And that became the answer from where my source derives from, if anybody. We live by principles here in the Messiah Code movement,
Mm-hmm.
the Tuwalu tribe, collective consciousness, all right, as well as divine manifestation, meaning that you got a thought and you bring it into it existence, but you do it through the collective, not just by yourself. You do it through the collective because where someone is weak, the other is strong.
Ashe.
All right, and we become each other's strength, and
Yes.
collectively we become the body, or we are the body of the Messiah. All right, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Another thing is when we speak about eating fruit, don't make it hard. Don't make it complicated for yourself. Um, Bowl of fruit.
Excuse me.
You can make a bowl of fruit, or you can just grab some fruit. Grab yourself some fruit. Try to make sure that the fruit that you're eating has seeds, but don't make it too complicated. Sometimes I think we have a ability. So sometimes we overthink things, but just make it simple for yourself. We don't have You don't have to have all these extra different types of fruit. I mean, if you like that, that's cool as well. We do have some things in the book that little tools and I think references in the back of the book. If you had the book, you would know on the different things that you can eat a different fruit and what they do, as far as the body. But don't make it too complicated for yourself. Your second meal, I know we speak about no sugar. That's guys, you don't want to preservatives. That's a sugar. Let's just keep it real. Um, Try to make your meal something where it has less ingredients. I mean, if you have a bunch of ingredients in that meal and you can't even pronounce the words, you want to make sure that your meal is close to nature as possible. We all like our herbs and seasoning and things like that, so that's cool. But try to make it as natural, closer to earth, because that's where you're going. That's where we are focusing on. Is bringing it back. So please, that's don't don't McDonald's is not a meal, okay? I'm not talking about ordering the 10 piece off, off the menu. I think it is a 10 piece on there. Yeah. So so that's one of the other tips too as well. When we say no sugar, we're not just talking about adding sugar. We're talking about those preservatives, those that's in those foods as well. So one of the things that I think that we should do for ourselves, and it's not about just focusing on your physique, on how you're going to look, but it's also good to take a picture of yourself to see what day one looks like. Once and you can do it weekly. It'll be great. You can also add it to your Facebook or your YouTube so we can take a look at it. We all here to cheer each other on, so that'll be great as well. But again, it's not just about your physique and what you look like, but you will definitely see a difference. You will definitely see a difference in yourself once you let go of those sugars and caffeine. Caffeine is nothing. Not gonna lie, I like my coffee. But yeah, anything you want to add, babe?
Um,
Oh,
I was kind of.
oh yeah, we're going to we was going to returning. That was the water, correct?
Oh yeah, we was on a returning.
So okay, all
Yeah,
right.
it's a whole chapter dedicated to
Yeah,
that
it
in the
is.
Revenge Body
It
book,
is.
as well as you have the biological machine, which is a chapter I love. I love that biological machine chapter. It really prepares you, gets you revved up. Um, the essence, of course, is a very good chapter to prepare you.
Okay.
You know,
There's a lot of good jewels in here, guys. It's really good to get this book. Seriously, sometimes we need that little motivation or that up. Reading this book helps you get there when you might be feeling a little vulnerable, a little weak. It definitely helps you get there. So get the book. Get the book.
yeah. I would say also just connect with the tribe as well. I
Definitely,
would say
definitely.
not only get the book, connect with the tribe. It is best to connect with family, people that really got good love in their heart, man. This is what we building as a society. You are worth your weight in gold, all right? And your heart has to literally, it has to shine green, but it becomes gold as well. All right? Because when you go up to the chakras, the heart chakra is green
It's
for
green.
healing.
That's correct.
Yeah. But yeah, a glow like no other. That's correct.
It's
She
McDonald's.
said McDonald's. Rah.
That is not a preferred
No,
meal,
we not
okay?
doing
We
that.
not
We
doing
not
that.
doing that. We not doing that.
Mm-mm.
Let's get it right.
Not that Impossible Burger either, guys.
Nope, we not doing that
We're not doing that
impossibles.
either.
Mission
No.
impossibles. We're not doing no mission
No.
impossibles. We're not doing no
It
mission
might be your
impossible.
preferred meal, but not on this journey,
We're
okay?
not doing no mission impossibles. What else? Oh man. No, I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
ready
so
to
we
have a good time.
okay, so yeah, we talked about well, we're gonna be here tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're going to be back here tomorrow at we usually did this at 7 o'clock.
7 on Sunday.
7 on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you like to do it, we'll do it
Yeah,
at 7.
yeah, seven.
We'll do it
Seven
at
is
7.
great.
And then what we'll also do is we'll do a morning affirmation. Or I'll do a morning
Okay.
affirmation.
Okay, no,
I'll do it.
I might be there.
I'm gonna broadcast a morning affirmation, and then I'm gonna have an elder speak.
That'll be
I'm gonna
great.
have like an elder speak that is revered, and then I'll run that Sunday service, and then from there, because we're about to start Woundu again.
Yes.
You already know
Come on,
this
people.
is
Yes,
season
come on,
eight.
family.
Season eight to
Yes.
be great. Season eight to be great. We're
Let's
about to start
do this.
Woundu. Woundu. We're about to start that up again. So if you're interested in the Woundu,
Come on, guys. I know I
yes.
had a few people interested.
Remember that psychic self-defense. We
Mm-hmm.
need that. We need that psychic self-defense to deal with the forces around us that are you got to think about it. They have legions of people and beings that are plotting on your downfall, that want you to not succeed. That's why it's important for the little band of us to stick together
Ain't that the
and really
truth?
make it happen with the same collective thought. That's how it really works. All right. And if you got somebody praying for you in your corner, somebody that really wants you to make it, then you gonna make it. Trust me on that. You gonna make it. All right. And that's what I really want y'all to know. All right. We got you. Let's stick together.
We
Let's
do.
let's be on one accord. We've been doing this for 8 years. This is season
Yes.
8 to be truly great. 8 years we've been doing this as a family. And every year we got new people that hop on and we got a lot of people that fall off. All right. I want you to know that this is about being consistent. This fast is for the next 3 months, y'all. It's for the next 3 months.
You can do it.
When you think it's over, it's not going to be over. When you think it's begun, it is not going to begun. And when you think it's over, it's really not going to be really over. I'm just saying.
You can do this.
This is a
You can do
lifestyle.
it. Yes, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this for yourself, for your future self. You can do this. 90 days seems like a long time, but it's not. It's not long at all. It's your idea and it's your perception of it, but it's not long. You can do this to be a greater person. Just to have more clarity. We know. I mean, let's be honest. We know about these sugars. I mean, if we been doing any reading, we know. So this is something that you're doing for yourself, and we're here for you. We are definitely here for you.
Look,
I mean, looks like I know our numbers are listed. If you need phone calls or
if you need a support,
any
yes,
type of
we have a
support, yes.
support group. We
Yes.
have a hotline available. All you have to do is look up Messiah Code
Hmm.
Technologies. Just Google it. Google Messiah Code Technologies. We have a helpline available. All right. If you are interested in doing the cleanse and you are tempted to go back to the sugar, go back into doing, what you're not supposed to be doing during the course of the fast, call up the
Call
hotline.
us up. Call us
Call up,
up.
call up the hotline. All right. Which Messiah Code Technologies, you can just Google it. All right. If you're interested. But like I said, the 90-day water fast and cleansing starts today. Okay.
Day one.
This is day 1. All right. And we're going to do it like this. I'm gonna give you a little message. All right. You know, if you think about giving away something or dedicating something to one thing, I want you to understand what this is about. The universe asks you or requires you to give something. It doesn't require you to give money because the universe really doesn't deal with that type of currency. The currency that the universe wants is your body. It wants you to dedicate your body and your mind
Mm-hmm.
to its cause.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. You be like, universe, I'm going to give you my eyes today. And the universe gives you clarity and sight. So you
Yes.
you be able to see a couple things that the universe wants you to see.
Mm-hmm.
You tell the universe, I'm gonna give you my ears today. You begin to hear the thing, hear the truth of the matter with
Yes.
your
What?
heart.
Right. What is the universe is saying to you?
You ask the universe to take your tongue. You can have it. Universe, take my tongue. And you begin to speak the words of
Yes.
divine inspiration. All right. Wehi. You begin to speak that. All
You're
right.
speaking it to others that need it.
Because you gave it to the universe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the best thing I can say to you in this 90-day water fast and cleansing, give your whole self to the universe 100% and see
Yes.
what return you get.
Yes.
See what return you get. And if you got a problem, get the book. We doing it for $13 right now, 1301. All right?
Hey.
If you go on to Amazon, it's a different price.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the website, if you go to the website, you'll get it for what we disclosed that as. All right? If you don't have the Revenge Body book. Okay? Shout out to you. Anything you would like to say, Queen? I'm
No.
done.
No. No.
You ready to get it? You ready to get it?
I've been ready to what since we woke. Shoot. Yes.
He said, I
I'm
woke up
about
ready.
it. Yes, I woke up
I
ready.
woke up ready.
Yes. I've been ready for this.
Uh, brother Sale Lamel said he ready. He said he ready.
That's what I'm
I
talking
believe
about.
it.
That's what I'm
I
talking
believe
about.
it. For real, it's about to get serious. I'm telling you because like I said, it's a marathon, man. It's really truly a marathon to be committed to this cleansing.
And like you said, if you have a moment where you forget, and you grab something with a lot of sugar, don't fret. You still got the rest of the day, and you got the next day.
Please don't fall all the
No,
way off the
no,
cliff.
we know when you
You
fall.
can pull yourself up.
Yes.
And then for the people that's committed to the cleanse, we'll be looking at your faces during your Facebook pictures.
Oh yes.
I'm telling you, you can tell the difference. You can tell somebody fronting. You can tell somebody really about it because you'll see the transformation in their face. You'll see it start to look different.
But at the end of the day, you mean it's about you. It's totally about you. I mean, we saying all this how we can tell. Yeah, you
Babe,
know.
I let me be a drill sergeant,
Oh
please.
my goodness. Yes, he will be the drill
Let me
sergeant.
be a drill
Okay.
sergeant, babe. Let
Okay.
me be. All right,
Well,
you can soften them up.
no, no, no. I'm not softening. No. I
Good.
mean, at the end of the day, it's if you decide not, it's gonna be them who's going to.
All right.
It's their
Yes,
own
it's
regrets.
about you.
Yeah, it
It's
really is at the
about you.
end of the
It's
day.
really about you, to be
Yes.
honest.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna be
We're
looking at
gonna
those
have fun. We're
things.
gonna have a little bit of fun,
Oh yeah.
encouraging and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe we can do some things like I don't know, like I know
I want
one
pictures
year.
of what you eating in the
Yeah,
morning.
or like
Post it in
creativity
the Real
with it.
Breakfast
Yes.
Club.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, encourage us. I want to see what you eat and give me some
Yes. Or
pointers.
you're moving. I know today is for movement, but movement throughout the whole process. Like
Yeah,
if you're
that's hot.
if you decide that you want to do some movement like exercises or something, hey, put them up there too. We're all about that. Or another great thing, if you are writing and you don't mind sharing, if you're writing on your water, you can post that as well, what you wrote. You know. On your water bottle. That'll be nice as well.
That'll be nice.
Motivation. We need it
Write something on the water bottle, post it, show it.
for the
Let's see
day.
what we doing, and let's
Yes.
all get creative.
Yes.
Let's really all get creative. Another thing I like to mention is Charlotte Rise Up. If you are near the town of Charlotte, North Carolina, March 22nd, we will be having or hosting an event called Charlotte Rise Up. Okay?
Okay.
Now remember, Charlotte is the sacred name Because if you ever look up Charlotte, you know what it means?
No, tell me.
It means she is freeborn.
What?
Because Charlotte is another name for Charles. It's like a feminine of Charles, Charlotte.
Okay.
Same thing, right?
I know.
But Charles means freeborn, and so does Charlotte.
Mm,
They both mean to be
okay.
freeborn, born free. Like sovereign, like one who is sovereign.
Hmm.
Now, why you think a lot of them kings in England named Charles or something like that?
Makes sense.
Because it means to
Makes
be
sense.
freeborn or be
Makes
sovereign.
sense.
So
Okay.
we doing this in Charlotte, coincidence or not?
No such thing as
No such
coincidence.
thing as a coinky dinky. All
Kawinky
right.
dinky. I ain't heard that in a minute.
There's no
Kawinky
such
dinky.
thing as that.
Kawinky dinky.
We live in this book. We really living in the book. It's something like a movie. It's something like a cinematic movie now. We got action scenes, dramatic occurrences. We got all types of stuff going on in this movie.
Sound like the Pilgrim's Vacation.
The Pilgrimage Vacation.
Sound like we had a lot going on there.
Yeah.
It was beautiful though.
I'm just saying, Charlotte, rise up if you interested. We have not figured out the tickets and everything, but we'll figure it out all out. I'll be posting more information, but I would say get your ducks in a row.
Hmm.
Get your ducks in a row for Charlotte on March 22nd.
Keep that. Yeah, keep
If
that
you are
in your
close
head.
by, or if you can be there, make sure you're there. All right, especially the Messiah Code All Stars. All right. And another thing I would like to mention before I get off, thank you to everybody. Whether you came or you didn't come
Much
to the
gratitude.
pilgrimage vacation. This movement is huge. It's not like church. I'm asking y'all to show up every Sunday. It's not like that. This is not like that. This message, none of us own it. It's supposed to move through you. All right? And long as you take it with you, I am pleased. All right? Real talk. I am pleased. It's not about glorifying nobody. I'm not trying to get the glory. Listen, we operate as the body of the Messiah collectively. All right? Collectively, we form that body. All right? So if you didn't come, I love you still. All right? I truly love you. But what I'm saying is that if you've been a part of this for a while, that this is a message to tell you to wake up. Get your ducks in a row. We got things like it's no reason for children at Christmas, not saying we practice Christmas, for them not to have gifts if you practice Christmas. Because you got all year to save up to get them gifts for them if you practice Christmas. I'm just saying, I'm utilizing that as an example. This is our gift to us. This is your gift to you.
Yourself. Yeah.
Save up. Pilgrims, it's some pilgrims save up for a lifetime to go to Mecca. I mean, they literally save pennies and pennies and pennies and scrape pennies in order to go to Mecca to have a Hajj. And it's my personal opinion, you should be doing the same thing. Because home is where your heart is. You got people that love you that you have yet to see. You have people that truly care about you that you have yet to hug. All I'm saying is give us a shot. If you give us a shot, then you'll win. This ain't no scammer situation. Y'all been scammed. Y'all been bamboozled and all of that stuff. We do not represent that. We are true people. We are here to make us all win. All right? And we putting in the work, whether you here or you not. Whether you give something or you don't. But the most thing that you can give to us is your time because it's priceless. If anything I can say to you, Messiah, it's truly priceless. We got things to do. All right? And we're going to do it together. All right? So I'm going to leave it at that. Anything else you got to say, babe?
Nope. Said it all.
We smoked it. All right? I want to say shout out to the All-Stars. Shout out to everybody that came in here, 747 24/7 361. You know what it is. All right? I want to say blessings as well as prosperity to everyone that's devoted to doing the work of the Most High. All right, we in here and we got work to be done to to
Yes.
to perform. All right. So again, 747 24/7 361. Any comments? You can leave them on the way out. I'll post them up on the screen. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.